my name is Chef Guevara, and I am the president of Magsaysay Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts. And we're very happy to host the National Cook of Philippines with Alessandro Narducci International Awards. The competition was very fierce. We saw a lot of talent, raw passion, and it really pays to have very good training, and we can see a lot of potential in the future for our cooks, and hopefully we can bring someone there in Italy to represent us in this culinary competition. I wish the winner of this competition good luck, and stay focused, practice, and train more.
I'm Chef Alessandro from Finestra Italian Steakhouse in Solera. I had a good time because I saw good young talents, and one of them is awarded with a trip in Italy to compete internationally and possibly win 3 months of traineeship in a Michelin star restaurant. So it made me proud to be here today, and I actually see that there are some good guys, they are ready to compete, and they have a very good level as well, of preparation. The first thing I pay attention to, it was the cleanness of their station, basically the working station. So I paid a lot of attention on how clean and neat they were in the preparation, what kind of techniques they were doing, if the dish was more complex or less complex, So if it was more complex, I was happy to close an eye just because obviously the difficulty, while for simple dishes I was looking more for perfection because it probably has less complicated things inside. So obviously to make something simple sometimes is very hard. That's why you need to make it very good at the same time, otherwise you miss the focus and miss the point.
I'm Andy Santos. I'm from CCA Manila. I've been cooking since I was 12. I joined this competition because I want to learn from the best chefs in the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Carl Kenneth Watson. I'm a home cook from Caloocan City. I'm not like my other competitors because I did not go to culinary school. But because of my passion and my determination, I tried to learn on my own by watching a lot of videos, specifically MasterChef. And that's the reason why I've been competing in competitions from the past months during this pandemic.
Hi, my name is Rizaldi Gabi, and I'm from San Batarita, Playa, Batangas City. And I'm a dancer, hardworking student, and also an aspiring chef. And my dream is to have a own restaurant and also to work in a 5-star hotel.
Hi, my name is Leticia Bogarin. I come from St. Scholastica's College, West Grove. I'm taking the course BS Hospitality Management. I'm 18 years old.
Hi, my name is Arik Ibale. I am a third-year college student taking up BS Hospitality Management.
Welcome to the National Cook of Philippines, the winner of which will represent the country in the Alessandro Narducci International Award 2020.
Alessandro Narducci International Award to the Philippines. We, Magsaysay Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts, Mandaluyong, are very much honored to be part of this remarkable international event. We We, the Filipinos, are in one with our Italian friends as we celebrate the week of Italian cuisine in the world. Today's event is about promoting the Italian food and wine culture, our Italian friends' culinary tradition. But then, this is also the time how our Filipino finalists will showcase their culinary competence and skills in the international cuisine. Making it to this final stage only shows how diverse and creative our five aspiring professional chefs. But in any competition, not everyone can be a champion.
Today I'm going to prepare toasted rice mousse with rice crackers and pine nuts and bacon crumble. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to buy us these toasted rice crackers from the market, and it just reminded me of that time. Hence the name of Queensville Street, because it's the street that I grew up in. The reason I made this dish is to showcase the versatility of rice, not just as a starch, but as a star of a dish.
For today, I'll be cooking steamed mahi-mahi fish with risotto, a lemon foam, and bell pepper puree. I chose this dish despite not having any Italian heritage. When I traveled to Italy, when I tried their risotto, I had a different perspective of how Italian cuisine is. And I wanted to show my knowledge with molecular gastronomy. That's the reason why I chose to make a lemon foam and also a puree. So I know that these combinations would work well together, and I hope the judges will like it.
My dish for today is spicy Parmesan rice with cured pork shoulder and marinara sauce. And I chose this dish because I want to promote our Tapang Taal.
The dish I will be preparing is riso al forno alla Elvira. Simply put, the dish is a combination of fried rice, and after being fried, it's gonna be baked. So the inspiration behind my dish, I wanted to take from the typical Filipino culture of having fried rice for breakfast and mix that with aspects from Italian cuisine. So essentially, my dish was inspired by my early mornings with my grandparents, wherein they'd cook fried rice. And that inspired me to create this dish, hence the name riso al forno alla Elvira. Elvira is the name of my grandmother.
My dish for today is arancini with marinara sauce. This dish reminds me a lot of Filipino culture, and it's a very versatile dish. You can make savory arancini or sweet arancini, whatever you want.
Philippines moves to the beat of progress. And no one knows its pulse like BDO Unibank. with leading scale and reach. The expertise and local knowledge to connect you to Philippine business. BDO Unibank. We find ways.
Eleanor Fazzini. I've been a director of Ital Food Distribution, which is now one of the sponsors. We are distributors of Italian food products here in Manila, like the pasta, the wines, cold cuts of Beretta. So we also distribute here in the Philippines very good dessert, which has never been in any part of the Philippines, which is the Bindi products. We also distributor of a menu product.
Alessandro Narducci International Award about the philosophy. Can you tell us briefly what's your philosophy behind?
My philosophy was to showcase the versatility of rice as a child. The toasted rice is actually something they could find in the market or the bus stations, and I used to love it as a kid, and just change it into something modern.
Principal part, which is the pork, I think. So little, it cannot be called a main course.
I saw that you had a lot of meat, you had a lot of pork prepared, and then I was just surprised that then you added just a few bites of it. And what were the main challenges? As I saw that you were a bit
congested.
Yeah, you were a bit congested in your preparation, and then it didn't look to me that you were relaxed. What were the main challenges for you cooking your dish here?
It's the environment or the fish are new to me. So I'm a little bit nervous, so that's it.
So I decided that I wanted to incorporate one of my comfort foods, fried rice, into the dish that I chose for this competition, which is riso al forno. And I added alla Elvira in honor of my grandmother, since she's also one of my biggest inspirations as to why I want to pursue my passion in the culinary arts. So the dish in front of you, it's fried rice that was then baked. It has garlic, basil, chili flakes, tomatoes, and chicken. And that's the basic component of the dish in front of you.
Okay, this one is considered to be which kind of meal or starter or main course? It's a main course. Okay, it's a main course. On looking it won't feed me at all. Think Roberto as well, he would need the 4 or 5 as well, So as a main course, it looks a little bit smaller. I'm not judging the flavor.
So I agree with the comment on the portion size. If this is a main course, maybe you should plate it in a different way.
It's the traditional Italian recipe, and I chose this dish because it reminds me of Filipino culture. Filipinos are very resourceful and sustainable when it comes to food. They don't like wasting food. So if they can't eat it the next day, they would turn it into another dish. So and traditionally, arancini is made out of leftover risotto and leftover ragu, turned into a ball and then deep fried. So that reminds me a lot of Filipino culture, and it's very versatile. You can make savory arancini, sweet arancini. And I balanced it out with the marinara sauce because mozzarella is very salty.
I'm very interested on trying it. The presentation is nice. It's a simple rustic dish. It's plated as it should. So, well done. I mean, so far. You're welcome.
You got the size right. I just can't wait to try it.
It's a straightforward dish, so there's something that you can improve on. Your mise en place.
So I have with you mahi mahi with risotto. I also have garlic pepper puree, and at the same time I have a lemon foam. So I chose this dish because yeah, it's a lemon foam. Yeah, it's a lemon foam. So I chose this dish because I love risotto, and whenever I eat risotto at restaurants, I always envision that I want this element on this dish, I want this other thing on this dish, and at the same time, I wanted to put myself on the plate. I believe I haven't seen any risotto yet with pepper puree, red bell pepper puree, na lemon foam. So I wanted to demonstrate my knowledge in molecular gastronomy, and at the same time, trying to think outside the box.
Fish should be enhanced more than the rice. The link between the fish and the risotto.
Yeah.
You will lose the butter inside.
It would have, or could have impressed us a little bit better.
Hello, I'm Eugenio Rotaro, Deputy Head of Mission of the Embassy of Italy in Manila. The Embassy of Italy is very glad that having been able to participate and organize this award today, the International Award in the memory of Alessandro Narducci, the National Cook-Off of the Philippines. We are very happy of having been able to be here today. It's a special moment. It's a hard moment for the COVID situation, but it's a special moment because this week is actually the week of Italian cuisine in the world. And this year, one of the main themes of the week of Italian cuisine is the Mediterranean diet, because 2020 is actually the 10th year, the 10th anniversary of the inscription of the Mediterranean diet in the UNESCO World Heritage List. One of the reasons that UNESCO accepted the candidature of the Mediterranean diet to the list, social and cultural aspects of the diet. It's about people coming together from different countries, from both coasts of the Mediterranean Sea, and evolving their habits, their cultures, their culinary cultures and their cuisines. That is why the Mediterranean diet was actually awarded to Italy, but also to Greece, Croatia, Morocco, Spain. We are glad that this year we were able to organize this particular event, because today we have seen presentation of dishes that have strong Italian accents of them, ingredients, cooking preparations, recipes. We've seen risotto, arancini, but all of these dishes have a peculiar Filipino twist in them. And that is the essence of the Mediterranean diet, the intercultural approach. Thank you very much and enjoy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm as proud for us to announce the winner of the National Cook-Off 2020. Our winner, with an accumulated score of 90.8, and the national representative of the Alessandro Narducci International Award 2020 is Mr. Andre Santos.
Competition feels surreal, but there's still so much to do. There's still the finals. I still have to practice. I think I can still perfect my dish further. I would like to thank my chef instructor who has helped me along the way. Always has the patience for me, Chef Miguel Dorino. I thank my mom, who's also always there to support me. Even yesterday, she stayed up late at night so she could help me prepare for today.
I'm Carlo Liay, the Executive Director of the Italian Chamber of Commerce in the Philippines. I would like to thank all our partners. This was organized in collaboration with the Italian Embassy in the Philippines, in Manila, and also the Magsaysay School for having us, for offering the venue for this event. Ital Food for the support as our platinum sponsor, very supportive source of Italian ingredients. So we are very happy that they were involved in this event. And of course, our gold sponsors, BDO, Dusitani Manila, and Stratbase. Also, last but not the least, our supporting organizations, the Philippine-Italian Association and Società Dante Alighieri. I'd like to thank those organizations for supporting this event and for making it a very exciting and successful culinary competition.